Bro, you know what I kind of looks like? It kind of looks like the cat, like with the water getting poured on his head. Anyways, today's video is going to be a psychology-based video because today I have gotten a critique on my last episode. I was told that my episodes are why so laggy. My episodes are too long and like too dumbed down and not straight to the point and blah blah blah, all that. So a question that you guys might be having is that, oh, what's this guy doing on the WAP and making these trading videos without any editing or anything, just giving it straight to us, the whole entire thing. Bro, if you don't watch content raw, you're never going to make it. Do you really think that you're going to learn a skill that's going to print you six figures by watching short form content? Actually, you do that every single day. When you go and scroll on your phone and you see these influencers post videos, what do you think they're posting? They're quite literally posting what they do in their sauce. Why? Because it's what they absorb, it's what they input, it's what they output. It would make no sense for them to go and post stuff outside of their niche. And you see guys like Sam Millsap, you see guys like TJR. All these guys do is talk about what they do. And if you quite literally like actually took the time and scrolled and analyzed all their short form content, you would probably be able to learn it too. But guess what? It's not how life works. No one's gonna scroll through a TikTok account. That's not what people do. They go on YouTube, they go on WAP, whatever. Okay, you're never gonna learn because I wish I had a whiteboard here. I got some Drake Towers instead, but it's okay. There's a framework that I like using in my life. It's known as dopamine. I always forget this word. It's like rankings. Dopamine priority list. Okay, it's a dopamine priority list. It's how you operate. Okay, the number one thing that's going to attract you will be the thing with the highest dopamine. Okay, if you go out often, because like I said in the past videos, a law of accumulation, I follow it. I think it's real because every single second you put into one thing is going to be an added benefit in the future, no matter how insignificant you think it is. If you're going out, you're partying and you're drinking, you're gonna look at that as the most enjoyable thing. If you stop doing that alongside all the other things that you might think you enjoy but don't really bring you any benefit in life, then eventually you're going to be left with the boring things like work. But for me, I got rid of all the things that I thought brought me enjoyment. And now work is the most addicting thing for me. I'm literally getting messages from people. There's this guy. His name is, I believe, Emmanuel. Okay? Let me open up his WhatsApp message. Emmanuel, yeah. He said, "Hey, Extra Bro. My name is Emmanuel. I'm 23. I'm from Kerala."
Right. Welcome back. We're back here again, learning about market structure. In the last episode, we did talk about candlestick and price action, right? So we are continuing.
I got pissed. Bro, my PC got possessed. No, I was processing a video to take. That's quite a way to take away from the moment. But seriously, dude says I changed his life, and this is one of many messages I'm getting. This is the most addicting thing to me, bro. Look at this. This is the most addicting thing to me. So what you need to do is stop doing that other shit that's meaningless. I'm literally changing people's fucking lives, dude. Like I'm literally bringing people life, bro. I'm bringing people meaning. People kill themselves because they're broke, because they're depressed, because they have nothing to do. I'm saving people, bro. And this is just the beginning. You have to find a greater purpose. You really do. So, how do you do that? Okay. You fucking listen, because this raw content, you have all of it to analyze and take away for yourself, okay? You have all this, all yours. You can go 2x, you can cut through it, skip it. You can use an AI, if you're smart enough, you can use an AI to chop it up and to up. Bro, my camera is so choppy and it's actually pissing me off. I'm just going to put my chart on the screen because I look like I'm Freddy Fazbear moving so slowly. You can analyze the data however you want. It's there. It's all there for you because some people learn at different speeds, okay? Maybe I'll make another course for a faster pace. Whatever. The point is that is there, and it's your job to identify and analyze and collect the data in your own way and write notes around it. So let's talk about the dopamine priority chart and how I overcame it. Okay, so shoot, I wish I had my journal with me. I'm not home right now. So basically, let's just say, stupid. Let's just say that at the top we have bad addictions. Okay. Actually, before we even get there, what if you know what's going on the chart? I want you to take a piece of paper or your journal. It's good to have a physical journal because you're going to be journaling your trades anyway. So I would get started already. If you don't want to do physical, you can do online. Doesn't matter. A Notion journal. I'll be linking that, by the way, pretty soon. Journal. Write down your positive and negative vices. If you don't know what that means that your positive, the things that bring you actual progression, and negative, like habits, I guess you could say. You know, going out, partying, drinking, smoking, you know, being negative, insulting people. All of these things add up. Believe me, if you're negative in any way to other people, for no reason at all, just because you feel it makes you feel good, I promise you, you will never become a profitable trader. Guaranteed. Any of these things that you consistently do, I promise you will never see profits. I can guarantee it. And any niche. Because if you're talking shit to people all the time, and let's just say you're doing drop shipping and you have to handle customer service, or you own a business, how do you think you're going to speak to your employees? Or, your clientele and your employees as well? The point I'm trying to make is you need to remove these bad habits. So you write them all down. You list them, good, bad, okay? Here's what you do, because it'll take time. Identify your bad habits first. Do not even think about adding on top of that in your good side. Don't even try to add more good habits. Don't try. Listen. Don't go hit the gym if you're already like 100 pounds overweight. You know what you need to do? You need to start drinking water and start dieting, not hit the gym. Why? Because it's something that you can change that you already do. Do not add more on top of it. Here's a really nice analogy I like to tell people. If you're driving a car, you cannot go any faster if your other foot is on the brake. Right? Nobody understands this. And I'm very, very happy to be telling you this. You must get rid of the things you can change before you add more on top of it. I'll give you another example. Don't try to go and create a beautiful routine for your day and wake up early and reduce your screen time and all this stuff when, reduce your screen time was the one that you're supposed to be changing. When you can reduce your screen time by removing TikTok. And the way that you want to be able to change these bad habits is you want to get it down to its core and just mine at it like you're playing Minecraft, bro. Alright? So let's just say you have a really high average screen time, okay? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to attack it. So that's the first habit you want to take out. You wrote all your bad habits down and all your good habits. That's the first one you want to take out. Screen time. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to open your phone. You're going to go to your screen time, okay? You're going to identify which apps are taking up your screen time. That's the number one bracket, okay? Bracket number two, you're going to take each of these apps and put them in that bracket. So it's like a subcategory, all right? For each of those apps, you're going to find out three things, okay? The law of three, I don't know if it's a thing, but bro, everything moves in threes. I'm telling you, even in trading, it's insane, dude. You want to identify what led you to go into that app, what is, quote, enjoyable about it, and what makes you stop, okay? And then after that, you want to reflect. There's a process people like to do. I don't remember the exact name, but it's when they have a thought, take action, and then reflect on it, and they repeat. That's another thing. But once you find the app, you gotta identify these problems. So let's just say TikTok, okay? Why do I go on TikTok? Or when do I go on TikTok? Where do I go on TikTok? TikTok. The bathroom. You go into the bathroom with your phone, cooked. Cookity cooks. That's me, bro. I do that sometimes. I can't lie. Don't go to the bathroom with your phone. Boom! Done. Just like that. That easy, bro. Okay? Maybe another one. Oh, I'm bored. I have nothing to do. Let me go on TikTok. Okay, but what's making you bored? Lack of purpose. See what I mean? You gotta recycle. This you have a cycle you gotta go through, right? Then my boy's home. The next thing you gotta do is you have to prevent access to the app. Here's what I used to do. I would literally remove TikTok from my home screen. That's what I did. I just removed it from my home screen. Or like another thing I would like to do, I would like to play games with myself. I would move it to an entirely different part of my phone. So like my muscle memory would tell me to click on an app. I would swap it with an app that I actually would want to go on. Like when I was in university, like my college app, right? Stuff like that. You gotta find little ways to trick yourself. It's fun, believe me. I'm gonna hit a pause. Alright, back to what I was saying. Gotta attack to the core, alright? You just have to find each and every way to make sure that you never do the habit again. And it doesn't matter if it takes you 50 times, 100 times, you do it, alright? You gotta kill these habits. And it takes a lot of effort to get down to the core. You can't just stop at cold turkey. That's not how the world works, and I wish it worked that way, but it doesn't. You have to substitute it, okay? It's like saying to a fentanyl addict, hey bro, stop doing fent. Like bro's gonna have withdrawals. He needs to, dial it down. You can't just like stop smoking cold turkey. You need to do less nicotine. Whatever, it's the same thing here. Gotta scale down the dopamine. So that means do it less often and then eventually substitute it. For example, instead of scrolling, right? Start reading. Alright? Example right there. But the number one thing that worked for me at least was mind-muscle connection, okay? If your thumb is so used to doing this, to scroll, my alarm, my sleep alarm. I have an alarm to go to sleep. Not to wake up, to go to sleep. Like smarter, not harder. But it's a weekend, so it doesn't matter. If your thumb is so used to doing this when you scroll, bro, like maybe have like a case for your phone that has something here, so it like hurts your hand to do it, right? That's a really stupid example, but that's the best I can come up with. I think what I used to do was that whenever I would scroll, I don't really scroll anymore too much. What I would do to my left hand, right? It would be so uncomfortable because I'm right-handed, right? What I meant by the case thing is like maybe put on an old case that's uncomfortable. I don't know. Dumb example. Besides the point. The point that I gotta turn my phone on silent. The point that I'm trying to make is that you need to eliminate these bad habits by getting down to the core. That means writing it down. Writing things down and seeing it is the most important thing ever. They say like writing it down means you already completed 50% of whatever you have to do. And it's true, because a business is simply an extension of yourself. Okay, it's a reflection. It's you, right? If you are hard worker more than anyone else, more than you were yesterday, if you outwork the person that you were yesterday, you will succeed, guaranteed. Okay? So, if you write things down and you look at it, it's like you're having a conversation with yourself. So I'm like, okay, let me like explain what an uptrend is or a downtrend without like seeing any of this. I don't know. And on top of that, you guys can't see it either. When I have it like this, I'm seeing it. I'm communicating with myself. Because when I write things down, let's just say an uptrend is XYZ, blah, 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 blah. And then I read it, and then I read to myself, and I analyze it. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe that's not right. Because when words are coming out of my mouth, I'm not fully aware of it compared to reading it after I write it. It's more enforcement and more cycling between the screen and I. It's like, if I say something, it's just something comes in my head and I output it. That's it. But if I write it down, that means something's coming in my head, and then I output onto the screen, and then again I use my eyes to read it, and then I have to analyze it back to my head, and then from there I can move on. Right? You see how much more in depth I can get by doing that. You can't just wing it and stay on the surface level if you want to be the best, because the best dig deep, the best hit to the core, the best care about the specifics and the attention to detail. So winding it back, what you want to do is eliminate these bad habits. Okay, start step by step, take it slow. Please don't rush into it. I know you're thinking, I thought the exact same. I know you're thinking, I can just do it all, bro. It's not that big of a deal, bro. Let me just, come on, bro. Just teach me. Bro, believe me, if you try more than one of these things at once, you'll fall. And you'll learn, which is a good thing. So go ahead and do it. I encourage you to. Go do it. The habits that you want, I'll list some basic ones. Water. Aim for 3 to 4 liters. You're going to be pissing like a motherfucker. I'm telling you. It's going to last around a couple weeks. But after that, I promise you, you will get so used to like this water that you won't have to like use the bathroom that much. I promise you, bro. Like you're gonna get so used to it, and you'll feel 1,000 times better. All right. Drink your water. Separate it multiple times during the day. Have, let's just see here, 1 liter right as you wake up. It's gonna get you going like no tomorrow. All right. That's the first thing. The second thing, awareness. Have awareness of one of your bad habits. If it's screen time, just be aware about it. I'm not even asking you to reduce it. Just be aware about it. You're going to get sick of it if you get aware about it. Because awareness is a curse, okay? If you're aware of something that you're doing, you know it's bad, but you're aware of it, but you don't take any action, you're going to get sick of not taking action. I promise you. I guarantee you. Don't even do it. I promise you. Don't do anything about it. If when you're on TikTok, don't do anything about it. Just be aware. Just be aware of the fact that I made fucking $12,000 this week, and I was in college. I was in a college class 6 months ago. Be aware about it. That I was there, and I'm doing this now, and you're scrolling TikTok. Be aware. Just be aware. Don't do anything about it. Just be aware. Awareness. Maybe I'll give 5. I'm not too sure. The next thing, hygiene. I don't know if I spelled that right. Dyslexia moment. Hygiene. Extremely, extremely, extremely important. Now, this goes hand in hand with diet. Okay? Believe me, when you start dieting, it's not that hard. I don't eat anything crazy or specific. I quite literally just have eggs, meat, and water, spinach, fruits, apple juice, orange juice. It'll clear up your face, get rid of your acne. But more specifically, hygiene. Bro, take care of your body. But here's another thing. I have a friend. He is probably the flyest guy I know. Unfortunately, he's funded via daddy's money. And I've spoken with him. He feels like shit. He literally told me, if I don't go out, I'll feel like shit and I'll get depressed. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not live above your means. Do not live a life that you aren't meant to be living. If you didn't work for anything that you have, don't feel good about it. Okay? Do not. I'm telling you, do not. Do not. Do not at all. If you are poor, act like you're poor. Don't try to impress other people that don't give a fuck about you. Okay? Don't go and buy your fucking $200 shoes and your Gucci shirt or whatever, your brand new iPhone. No. Act like you're poor. I'm going to do that in the next video, actually. I'm going to get into that one. That's my next topic. Live by your means. Let's do that. It's a good video. Anyways, hygiene. You want to feel good, look good. Okay? You can't just be waking up and then going on the charts. I like 9:30, going on the charts and just going. No, bro. You need to wake up early. You need to shower. You need to clean your face. Okay? You need to brush your teeth. You need to trim your beard, trim your hair, shave, whatever. Okay? Apply your face powders, and I use beef tallow. That's literally it. You can't. How are you supposed to work if you don't feel good? Okay? Of course, there's a limit, like I'd mentioned, but you can't just like sloppily live your life, dude. Okay? That's why I take vitamin D3. I take fish oil, and vitamin C and iron. That's about it. That's like all the supplements I take. Just normal ass things. I don't even need to take vitamin D. I just go outside. It's just winter was coming to an end, so maybe I'll stop it. Anyways, yeah, don't. And then another one. You know what? Wake up earlier. Earlier. Not early. Earlier. Because if you start waking up at 6, you'll do it for 3 days and then revert. Wake up earlier. I used to wake up in the afternoons. And that slowly, day by day, went down. I'm at 7:30 now. The only reason I'm not waking up any earlier is because if I did, I would go to the gym before I go to the markets at 9:30. However, I'm not even consistently working out that much, so I still need to. I am in between cities right now, so getting it figured it out. Bro, it's late. I gotta get to bed soon. I wake up really early. I don't really have anything else more to say in this video. Here's some things that you can start working on if you don't know what you want to work on. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to make a video on living by your means, as it will help you become profitable. Because believe me, if you have this mindset that you think you're better than you are, you're never going to make money on the charts. In fact, I was literally talking with a friend about that today. He texted me on Snap. Let's see what he said. Okay, I'll read you what he said. You'll understand it. Okay. If you're down to your last couple $100, would you buy a prop firm account? I don't know if I should, if my psychology is better yet. I've been in this situation before, like 2 months ago, down to my last $300, and I bought an account and blew it, but I only got one payout. But now I'm running out of money for it. I'm down to my last reserve. I can't fucking fail. I need to do this. It's bad, bro. Never get to that situation. He got there by living above his means. Live below your means. Okay? That was a really serious end. No, I'm sorry, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye, guys.